know that. You gotta know that. You gotta know that. You gotta know that.
And they got some legends with them.
You gotta know that.
Yeah. Gotta.
You gotta know that.
I said you gotta.
You gotta know that.
I said you gotta.
You gotta know that.
Yeah. Gotta. If you tuned in,
you gotta know that.
With Chad Money,
you gotta know that.
Courtsy Courts,
you gotta know that.
And Mike Lees.
What's up, man? It's your boy Mike Lees.
Yo, what up? This is Course. What up?
Chad Money. And this is You Gotta Know That TV. Yeah. And we got my guy, man. This dude right here. Fucking hilarious, first of all. My boy is in the building. My guy Ye is in the building, man.
Appreciate you guys having me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We here. So if you don't know, I know you have to been watching the show, man. Kevye. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Super dope show and everything. Like, let's talk about that. Talk about that for a hot second, man. What you got going on?
Pretty much. So like my show it works on variations of, I guess, cultural things and the differences, and nobody's above being made fun of on my shit. Like, so if you gay, you straight, you appreciate the occasional butt sex or whatever, I'm gonna make fun of you 100%.
What?
Yeah, I said that out loud. 100%. Like, just everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. Nobody's above being made fun of it at the lunchroom table.
As you can see, he don't give a shit.
That's very good.
He
Straight
really
up.
doesn't.
Everybody can get it.
That's how I go. Like,
Gotta
just,
know that.
You know what I mean? So let's get into it.
So, what made you get into that type of lane of show? Like, everybody wants to do the current events. Everybody wants to do the sports. Everybody wants to do the politics. What made you get into that lane?
I think just being able to exercise individuality. And it's like, you know how you have so many conversations and typically looking at the ins and outs of the world, and it's like you and I might share the same views, but me and Mike might disagree.
Yeah.
So why not put my opinion versus his, yours versus his, and we see where it goes.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know what I mean?
So you're more into like personal.
Nah, it's like I understand that the world, like I understand that we have people that are ignorant. Mm-hmm. So by all means, like if you're ignorant and he can educate you, why not put you in a position where your situation could be something that educates him or vice versa?
Facts, okay.
Some of your topics would be considered like taboo, like that shit that people won't like. Shit that people really wouldn't bring out in the forefront.
True.
And you put it out there. Like
you got to look at it like this. Like, all right, so
be specific though.
All right, so with the
I'm talking about you, Course. Be specific. Though.
He'll make I said taboo. I want him to bring.
Oh no, I'm gonna clear it out. Like, so
he'll make you very uncomfortable on the show.
All right, so let's say this, like with certain cultures, like, you know what I mean, like we all straight men, so we couldn't know anything about niggas that's gay or trans. Yeah. So we're technically classified as ignorant.
Yeah.
So when so when that question is asked, we gonna display ourselves as ignorant. So I might ask a question that's gonna be uncomfortable to a bunch of straight men or somebody that's gay, and the variations of their answers could be educational to the people that are listening that don't know.
That's true.
So that's a fact. So on your show, basically, like they ask you questions and you answer questions.
Right.
Like, so I'm gonna get straight into it. I got a question for you.
Okay.
So all right, boom. This goes for all of y'all, but I want him to answer it first. So, simple like this. Could you have a transgender friend? Could you be a close friend with one? Like, if they were cool, could you hang out with them? Are you that mature to hang with them?
I think in the beginning, I don't know if I could hang with a trans woman as opposed to hanging with a trans man.
What's the difference?
A trans man is a woman posing to be a man, and It's basically it's about comfort. I feel like, no lie, if I get them both the same chance, I feel like it'll be the same. But initially, I'm gonna have my reservation about a man posing as a woman because I don't know much about their lifestyle.
Could you hang out with a transgender person? Like, could that be your homie?
A homie? I don't know, but I've hung out, been around transgender, I guess men turn into women. What do you call that?
I feel like honestly, you gotta, in this day and age, you should be open to a lot of different shit. Like, I mean, because
open like what?
open as in people.
They're all humans at the end
And
of
humans,
the day,
you gotta respect. You gotta respect what they are or who they want to be. You gotta respect it.
But
I mean,
the part I think that I feel like the world is kind of like ignoring, I understand that pretty much their sexual orientation or them being trapped in a body that they don't want to live in. But the way the world works is because you might not know the acceptable vernacular for their sexuality or what they might want to be called, the world is so sensitive that to the point where they can cancel you for a comment because your lack of intelligence about their culture.
That sucks.
And that shit is dangerous.
So I can't even make a joke right
You
now.
can't it's like, mind you, I would think it was funny.
I'd rather hang out with a tranny than a bitch ass nigga.
There you go. Real talk.
at least the transgender knows who he want to be. The bitch ass nigga is posing, right?
Right.
Transgender knows who she and he wants to be.
That's the shit that bugged me out. And it's like, believe it or not, though, it's like, I feel like in my attitude, man, like what they do and I said this before, man, what they put in their mouth and their ass is their business.
Fact.
But how I look at this shit though is
Don't
like,
touch my ass.
right? How I look
we
at
good.
how I look at this shit though is my attitude with anybody with the orientation that I might not understand. They deserve to have their feelings hurt. They deserve to have their heart broken. They deserve to be cracked on. Same as the rest of us. Nobody should be above that shit.
The ignorance.
Right. So it's like to the point where, bottom line, whatever human they choose to be, whatever body they choose to live in, however they decide to walk amongst the world, they deserve everything that comes with being a human being. Whether that be harm, hate, it's natural. Long as it's coming from a place of the same as a regular person. And it isn't a prejudice.
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's my attitude with it.
Okay.
Yeah, so like going in like this day and age, man, like, you know, we was hit with COVID since end of February to now. End of February 2020 to now. About to be another February.
Mm-hmm.
How you think relationships is going as in terms of like, are they going good? Are they going bad? Or if people realize like, I don't want to be with this person? Like,
Question.
I feel like with the relationships, it's kind of like, no lie, like if you ain't creative now, like your relationship is on the limbs, like just like shit. Like you remember like with no lie, you could kind of reschedule a date. Now with COVID, the moment y'all make a plan, y'all got to get that shit done because y'all been in the crib playing.
There's no excuses.
Right, Netflix and chill it done ran its course.
shit, you don't watch 10 whole seasons.
Right,
or something,
niggas done seen all the Shameless and all that other.
When you said be more creative, you meant like be more creative, like dating, like you said, like just when you have a date, just go out and have a date. But like
There's nowhere to go.
being creative, I'm thinking like you're saying like a picnic or like some other extra shit. Like
prime example.
going to look at some property and just having a dinner in somebody else. I just thought of this just now.
I ain't gonna.
That's fine.
Going to look at some property.
No.
And having a dinner date with somebody.
No. Shout
Let's
to
go
him.
flip this crib, baby.
Shout to him. I want y'all to know that he definitely just said looking at some property. I can't do that. But
Nah, they be having open houses. Why not? Just
we gonna pull up.
that could be a stunt. That could be a fake. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Stunt. I'm about to go buy these houses, baby.
Oh no, like I'm saying like a nigga like me, I'll be like, yo, like, all right, let's go to an open house and let's get there before everybody else and just steal. Let's do that.
Steal the pots.
That's like, you know what I mean? No, we ain't gonna steal the pots. We gonna hit them for their silverware. Hit them for the silverware.
So actually, question is it easier to cheat now with this COVID situation going on? Is it like easier to like cheat on your woman, or is it like
Nah, you know why though? Because it's like shit. It's like, think about it though. Once upon a time, your girl will ask you like, yo, bro, I went to the doctor and something ain't right. It's like, nah, I went to the doctor and I got COVID, nigga. Where'd I get it from?
right?
I can't explain that.
I need 14 days
Explain
away
Right.
from you.
Where was you?
Red, what was you?
Where'd you go?
I
when
ain't
you
leave
went
the
to go
house
get
for
that
17
toilet
days.
paper?
That ass.
Who
Because she was like,
faced you with it?
because the way women work, they might have an idea of the women that you cheated with, and she like, this bitch was on quarantine for 14 days, and now I got COVID.
Oh shit!
But like, wait, let me explain.
Why is this generation? Like this? I feel like this generation is like the cheating ass generation. Like no one is faithful in these like this generation right now.
That's the older generation.
Nah, they trying to get back at us for the way they mamas was cheating on in the 80s.
Oh, that's true.
That's what it is. They trying to get back. Cause think about it though, like in the 80s, women was playing the crib and ironing shirts and making grits and shit. Like now, women is out. Like, you know what I'm saying? They going to get the bag, and that energy for like sorry ass niggas, they don't appeal no more.
Bitch ass nigga.
Like, yeah, bitch ass niggas.
So you like this OnlyFans culture we got right now? How do you feel about that?
I ain't got $15 to waste on it though, honestly.
Yo, like
Pornhub is still free,
exactly. Like I can find you on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Why would I do all that extra shit paying $15 a month?
They're
for
making the bag, so it's somebody paying for that.
No, but I ain't gonna.
dweeby nigga named Mitch.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, but honestly, the whole OnlyFans thing has displayed how gross the world is to the point where you got some women that ain't really busting it open on there. They showing their feet and showing the shit that they eating, and niggas is paying for it.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Sometimes it be like, yo, damn, like I be feeling like, yo, what are they showing? I be feeling like just
They tease.
they should be like half price. You might as well. You just
Let me get a 30-day trial.
like 30 days.
Like new shit.
I know niggas who did that.
Nah, new shit though. Anybody with OnlyFans, they should be dishing out promotional codes, man. Like send a nigga a promotional code.
Let me get 25% off.
Let me get 25% off.
I don't care how much the percent off. I'm not paying it. I just feel like a creep. Like I can't do
Being
it.
honest,
We are creeps.
being honest, a lot of girls is getting their ass bust on OnlyFans.
Who?
They,
How you know?
Those are the ones that's like
Don't
25.
answer.
I had a trial
Yes.
version.
Nigga said I took the tour.
I took the trial.
I took the tour.
I took the trial.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So is it even special for a girl to send you a nude nowadays? Like is that even?
Nigga, they got news on Instagram. What the?
They're like basically
Women
nude.
are wearing fucking lingerie with forces.
And they getting a check for it. And they and you know half the time they getting a check for it too.
Niggas ain't even watching Pornhub. They just scrolling and letting it rip.
Nah,
on IG. Wildin'.
Nah, I need some action, bro. I can't just watch you dance to fucking what's that shit? With the Nelly in the front of it.
Bust it.
Bust
Oh,
it
the
challenge.
bust it
Bust
challenge.
it. Bust
I
it.
hate that. The busted.
I like
challenge.
it. I mean,
nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm into it.
I'm
I like
tired
it.
of
By
it.
Friday, it gotta.
Yeah, I'm
go.
tired of it, bro.
By,
Like,
it gotta.
it'll
go.
be a new one by
It
Friday.
gotta go by that.
it's been a week, but man, I'm gonna jump off that subject.
All right.
Cause me and you were talking earlier, and we had like a question like, what's acceptable snitching? Acceptable snitching.
All right, just to be clear, but just to be clear, before any of us answer, there's no statute of limitation that might incriminate anybody up here. Just we gonna quote that one.
Oh,
Yeah, we got what's that? Law and
The
Order
the
SVU.
disclaimer, yeah, the SVU shit.
I had an answer for that. Do you have an answer for that? Was acceptable snitching?
Mm.
Is anything acceptable?
If you're doing a crime with someone and you tell on them to get yourself out of trouble, you're snitching.
100%.
If I'm not a criminal, I'm not doing any criminal activity, and someone else does some type of criminal activity, and I get in trouble, even though I wasn't, whether I know this person or not, I'm not doing 50 years for somebody or something I did not do.
So that's acceptable snitching?
Yeah.
Nah, but that's honestly that's not a bad thing. You gotta look at it like this. I seen something the other day online where a dude was like, if a guy gets in my car, I'm giving you a ride to work, and you riding dirty.
Acceptable snitching.
You riding dirty.
I'm telling.
I don't have nothing to do with your situation.
Yeah.
And they stop us, right? As soon as we in the cop car, I'm telling them niggas that was his gun.
No.
That's
That's
not how he said
How he said it, but it's the same shit. Like it's kind of like
No, it's not. No, it's not.
If I
I'm gonna give you a chance
Go ahead.
to tell that cop it's your gun. And
fact.
I'm sitting there waiting for you to tell, and you're not saying anything, and he's saying that both of us are going down for his gun. I'm gonna give you one more minute to tell this nigga.
Listen,
Oh, you.
This man's gun.
Listen.
I didn't want to say
if I seen any of my white friends that I thought was my friends at that U.S. Capitol, I'm calling the FBI. What you talking about? Snitch.
that's acceptable.
Snitch.
That's acceptable.
Facts. Y'all niggas in the U.S. Capitol getting
Oh, I know
crazy.
what's some
I'm calling the cops.
if your man's getting cheated on, that's acceptable snitching.
Oh no, I'm only telling. No, nigga, what?
That's
And you oh, funny story. Bleeze knows this shit. You know what happens usually when you tell? Alright,
Go
let's
live.
ride it back. Let's
Yeah,
rewind it
yeah,
back.
yeah, I'm scared.
Usually if you see your man's girl cheating with another man and you tell your man, he
don't
end
believe
up
you.
stop fucking with you over that. It happens all the time.
That's because that pussy be different. That's the first
It
one.
must be.
Nigga,
Yeah.
that happens all the time.
One thing that I want everybody to know, like a nigga like me, if I'm in a restaurant chilling and your girl walk in, I'm gonna go say hello. I'm that guy. Real talk. Oh, what's going on? Oh, this is Derek.
Derek.
I'm like, who the fuck is Derek?
Make her
You
uncomfortable.
would do that? Who the fuck is Derek?
No, I'm gonna say to her like, yo, who the fuck is Derek? And mind you, she don't have
with
any-
him right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
I'm decking you.
Come
Why
on.
not?
Who's
Mind
that?
your business, man. That's who I am.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I get beat up for my man, but at the same time, now at this point, I got even more evidence to tell on this bitch. So she gotta break it up. So look,
slap me.
right? And homie slap me, nigga. We gotta get him now. Ain't a fucking your bitch. Now listen. So a nigga like me, this is what I'll do, right? I'll approach shorty, right? You know what I mean? Mind you, I'm approach the energy as if I'm gonna tell, right? With every intent on kind of putting that energy on you, right? So mind you, after the situation is over, now I'ma just casually not say anything. Now you gonna go tell on yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause when me and him have a conversation, I'm like, oh nah, I met Derek. He gonna be like, who the fuck is Derek? I'm like, ask your girl.
She said that. She said that was her coworker that's gay.
I'm like, nah, but you know what I mean?
And then he be like, nah, I met Derek. He got a wife and kids.
I'm like, nah, I'm like, nah, it wasn't.
But did you see them kissing? Did you see any physical contact? Because they could just be on a regular dinner date, going talking about business.
All right, so
what business?
She might have told you her man that she's going out with Kevin or whatever tonight, Derek.
So we all from New York, right? So all right, here are spots that you don't take a girl that you just cool with.
Spice.
He's been there. Okay, look. Okay, so let's say this. Let's say you run into her in Ricardo's. Bad work.
Definitely not.
You cheating and you on Ricardo's.
Definitely.
You wildin'.
See, I gotta be
Havana-
against. I gotta
Havana
be
Cafe?
against that. I gotta be against
Havana
that.
Cafe.
You don't have
anything on Tremont. You're
Anything
cheating.
on Tremont.
You're cheating.
Wow, anything.
But hold
City
on.
Island cheating?
Seafood City.
You got your
No. Seafood City.
You bringing the seafood shit?
I don't know
Nah,
about Seafood
yeah,
City.
you cheating.
I don't know about Seafood City.
Yeah,
Sammy's
yeah.
you cheating.
Oh,
Sammy's you cheating.
No, Seafood City, you cheating too.
Seafood City means
You're wildin'. No.
I got friends.
No.
seafood means she's
No.
not, and you don't care
No
if
lie,
your
bro.
boy
If
hit
you
it
go,
too.
if you're in a relationship, you go to Seafood City. You just decided to see other people because you're being seen by all.
That's true.
Dead ass.
That's true.
You gonna run into me then? I'm telling. I'm telling. Hey, y'all saw Kevye? Yeah, bitch, I saw.
All right, so if
Why
I'm
would
trying,
you
if
do
I'm
that?
trying to
Though?
be
My
low,
whole thing is if you're from the Bronx and you're cheating on your partner
Who's from the Bronx?
who's from the Bronx, why would you go anywhere
In the Bronx.
in the Bronx, Harlem?
Right. Cheating Long Island City.
Because you don't respect
the one you're with.
$50.
You know, nigga, even Long Island City is too close.
That's
$50
one
date.
toe.
You gotta go to like
I don't respect
motherfucking
you.
Rosedale or some other shit, Long Island or something, nigga. The real Long Island.
Like cross the bridge.
I simply don't respect you. That's all that means. And
Listen,
I don't mean it. You don't mean
take
anything to me.
people take their side pieces or their new prospects.
Niggas that do that shit
to those
wanna
places.
get caught.
Nah, it's just a cheaper date. You know what I mean? You know, you can spend 50. She can be fed.
But-
she can be drunk.
But,
And you're gonna hit
Then next, then you're gonna hit.
but, nah, but only
This shit
thing
gonna
though is-
cost you your...
your relationship.
But only thing though is real shit. If you gonna be a cheater, put the same amount of thought you doing your date with your honey into your cheating. Like nigga, they serve happy hour everywhere.
That's a fact.
So by all means, nigga, look into effective happy hours that's gonna maintain your relationship.
Motherfucker, put all that organizing and all that extra shit into something productive, man.
That's right.
There's a lot
Once
of
bitches
it's
see
a
you
lot
got
of
the
work that
bag,
goes-
they'll come to you. Like, they'll all come.
Nah, it's a lot of work that goes into cheating.
That shit is a lot.
lot
It's
of
too much
work.
thinking.
A lot of money
It's
too.
too much thinking.
It makes
Too
no
much
sense.
thinking.
It's too much, and you got to look at it like this. You know how hard it is to keep one woman satisfied with your shit.
Yes.
Imagine the second one.
Yeah.
It ain't worth it.
And the third, you bugging out.
Right.
All right, so we got the point
Niggas-
of that, the questions. So I got another question. So boom, you've been dating a girl. It's been going on about 6 months. It's been immaculate, the relationship. Y'all doing y'all thing. You're having the best times, whatever. So come to find out, you catch shorty on one of the newcomers of PinkyXXX.com.
Oh, God.
You catch her on that, getting dogged out. But this relationship is immaculate. It's
How
beautiful.
low-
So why you watching
Y'all
porn?
Y'all been together?
real
People
quick.
watch porn.
I watch
Nah, that's
porn.
that's a good one. That might be a good one.
Who doesn't watch porn?
I watch porn in a relationship.
Like,
What's
it's
wrong
so-
with you?
yeah,
I ain't,
what are you
wait,
talking
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Like, real nigga shit. You know what? I need to be a little.
You watch
more-
porn just to watch it, or
But-
you watch it for an end
But no.
result? Just to
getting
watch
into
it.
that.
Happy
You
ending.
watch it just to get ready for something, or like
Happy endings.
make sure I got the chub going already. I want to
Hey, yo.
make sure I got my shit
The
going.
only thing
already.
though is
I
Why
need
you
something
watching
different.
it?
you
I
gotta
need something different.
you gotta be vivid with it though. Because
This bitch don't do this, so let me.
I
watch
know,
this
so
first.
answer the question.
Before, Kev.
Answer the answer that question.
No, but you gotta be more vivid with it to the point where, like, all right, so
7 months in.
let's say your girl is brown skin, right? And you know how on the porn, it's vivid, so there's a description.
I want
So
porn.
mind you, it's like if you're looking on porn, it's like you're looking for your honey's description and you find it. And then mind you, she up there with Mr. Marcus and Lexington Steele. That bitch got some explaining to do. Like real talk.
Like I'm looking for you. Your type.
So you're
Right, like
so she was slamming a nigga that looked like you on the porn joint. You'll be okay with that? Well, at least he looked like that.
so what?
She's slamming a nigga on the porn site that looks like you. So you're like, at least
No. Honestly, I'm like I said, I'm vivid. So I'm not gonna lie. I might watch 30 seconds of it, but I'm gonna be so locked in. Honestly, I might as well have on headphones because the moans and everything.
Are you gonna try to see?
No.
Make them say
No gay shit. But it's like I'm gonna be looking like he might be bigger. He like killing her. Like I'm gonna really be in it. Like I'm gonna really be fucked up.
guts.
No, to the point where like
Gutties.
But no, it's like I'm gonna be like, damn, like shit, I lost her. Real talk. And I'm asking, I'm like, how much is that worth?
What if that was old though?
That's what I'm saying. It's
No, that's why I specifically said it was a pinky newcomer on the show. It's one of her.
Well, what if it was 2 weeks before you met her?
Nah, but see, no. But we
good question.
No.
He's already been with her for 6
So
months.
answer your. Oh wait, hold on. Answer your own question now.
If it was 2 weeks before I met her,
Yes.
maybe she was lost soul and she met me and she like, yo, this that nigga. Like I want to change for this nigga.
So you can stay with her.
Nah,
I'm just thinking
I gotta
about
get out of there, bro.
Oof.
What about you?
Bro, I'm just thinking about all the dicks
Right,
that's been in
man.
her mouth, probably.
That's one time.
Yo, bro, you gotta think about this.
but it's
That's one
To be
time.
with Mr. Marcus and what's it, Uncle
Lexington
Lex?
Steele.
Lexington Uncle
Uncle
Lex.
Lex.
Uncle Lex. To be with them, you gotta the steps to that. She probably fucked the crew. She probably fucked the cameraman.
You probably guessing.
But
She
don't-
told you she did it.
You don't just go to Mr. Marcus and Lex.
I didn't say it was Mr. Marcus. I said it was
he
just
did,
a.
he did.
He said that. It's just a guy on the shit, whatever. In the picture. That's happening.
So wait, the part that fucks me up though is y'all been together 6 months, which is the cupcake phase, right? The part that fucked me up though is like, how do you face somebody after that? Me personally, I can't do it because I'm friends with niggas like this that'll spot her on these sites. You know what I mean? He gonna be like, yo, remember that girl? I'm like, he gonna send me the link. He gonna be like, yo, bro,
Booty
like,
Talk 78.
he gonna be like, yo, he gonna hit you like, yo, bro, are you by yourself?
Remember Shanika from Seafood
Right,
City?
like, you know what I mean, remember that girl I ran into with at Sammy's that you spent $200 tab on?
Oh man.
Well, they just spent $2,000 on her.
So let's get to the bottom line. You're gonna leave her alone, or you'll deal with it because you liked her from 6 months.
No. I'm just saying, like, just literally to watch a nigga visually taking it down.
It's over.
That shit hard to recover. Like,
It's
I can't.
over.
Yeah.
I can't.
Everyone is seeing it.
No. And it's like,
get over it. It's over.
I'm gonna feel like my mother seen it.
But this is a relationship that you love this. Like this is that quick that you're in love with this woman. She does what you need her to do. She cooks, she cleans, she does everything for you, and you really have a strong bond with her. You can't look over that. You can't have a conversation with her and be like, "Listen, will that be your last time?"
she getting her ass ate on camera, nigga. No.
But that could have been something she was going through. Like that was a phase. She went
Imagine
through.
you had bomb ass sex with her. You know.
It was
You never
amazing.
heard the Fab line? He was like, "Yo, I'm wondering who taught her that." And you seeing where she learned it? I can't.
Well, guess what? That same girl, other girl, whoever you been with, she's probably been on other
But it ain't
on
visual.
niggas' phones.
It ain't visual. It
Yo,
ain't visual.
but if her definition of getting to the bag is getting
Just
fucked
hearing
on
it, I'm
camera,
disgusted just hearing this.
I can't do it.
My face hasn't changed
But
since
listen,
the question came.
no disrespect to the people that's out here, sex workers, the strippers,
Do your
the
thing,
people
get your money.
Only fans getting their ass brothers. No disrespect.
Get your money.
I won't wife you, but it's a lot of dudes that would because they can see past that. I mean, and if you're gonna wife her, do not bring that shit back up. Don't throw that shit in her face because you decided to wife her knowing that she did that.
Yeah.
I mean, so don't get mad.
You gotta be a real
Fucking on
you
camera,
gotta be
bitch.
a
Like,
real
nah, don't do
secure nigga to fuck with a joint like that. Like
That just proved that guys are immature.
that's
Very
yeah. I
immature.
feel like that's me even thinking about saying I wouldn't makes me feel like I'm insecure and I'm like immature. Like
You gotta,
I ain't gonna lie, you so quick to be like, oh no.
but I'm just thinking about it, bro. Just
you
think
got-
about a nigga
but-
nailing your joint.
Me
and you
personally,
watch
I'd
that
rather
shit.
not get nailed.
but you
on
gotta
camera.
look at it like this. That's not really natural.
What?
Like to literally, for a person, and my particular culture or my preference,
Yeah.
for a person to make money fucking for money. and it's completely legal or whatever, or being recorded. Personally, like that's like me putting out sex tape every now and again with my girl. The reason why I wouldn't is just naturally because anybody that's considered my peer shouldn't see her in that light.
Yeah.
And that's for my own security.
For $10.
Whatever the fuck.
Let me ask you a question too. You got so you know they doing the fans only joint, whatever. You got your joint, and they offer you $1 million to do 3 joints with your girl. Are you going on OnlyFans to do this for that $1
You just
million?
came up with this question? Or
I just came up with this just now.
My answer is no, because I believe in economics, and if they offer me $1 million, what they gonna make? So the answer is no.
That's a good answer. I'm not mad at you. What about you?
I agree, but I probably wouldn't do it anyway.
No.
I wouldn't do it.
Why?
Because at the same time, it's like, yo, nobody needs to know what my girl does or what she does, looks like naked, or what she does to me.
You can hide her face.
Huh?
You can hide her face. Or
Drilling her on camera.
you can hide her face.
Drilling her shit on
camera.
I think everybody gonna do it then. Like
Drilling her on camera
For that mill.
I don't know if we noticed. This is another question I just got off the top
Drilling.
of my head. Guts. What's the average age for a man to lose his virginity and a woman to lose her virginity?
Here we go.
What's those average ages?
Average, not your age. Freak.
Average ages.
Without niggas lying, it should be 16.
Okay.
A girl, 15.
Ooh.
Damn,
What?
younger? The woman younger than the
I
guy?
thought it would have been reverse.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, it's usually like that.
My shit was getting wet.
Yeah, what you think?
no, I ain't gonna lie.
My shit
Because me and him were talking about that shit earlier, but I ain't gonna lie. My answer is I think if we talking about like generation wise, remember we're all in the same bracket, so our numbers might be similar. But now these generation now coming up, 9th and 10th graders, that's light. The shit that they doing we were doing as seniors.
They're exposed to more.
But they run like really busting moves. Like you ever talk to a young nigga and your stories don't impress him?
Yeah.
Nothing you.
A lot of them little niggas be lying. Because back in the day, a lot of niggas would lie about the
These-
women they've
these
been with.
little niggas now.
Niggas
like,
still
They give you vivid stories about how they did it with this girl, and they're lying.
They still
So
lying.
now let's bring it back to these niggas.
No.
These little niggas could be lying though. A lot of
Niggas
the
be lying
times.
on other niggas' dicks too.
yeah. What you mean? No, that's happening.
My man's killed that. My man's killed that.
My
And
man's
your man did
Lucifer.
not kill that. Like,
You let my mans fuck, I can't fuck.
Oh, they the worst.
Lucifer.
Oh, have you ever been in one of those situations?
I did one
Where
of
a
those.
woman came back to you and said that, oh yeah, he how you know we had sex? How did he know that?
I think every man did that before.
What they chatted a little bit?
You chatted before?
Press them up and
No. Honestly, no. I feel like in reference to chatting, you gotta
Let
make that
that nigga
mistake.
Terry roll.
I mean, when we young, when we young, like,
You gotta
yeah.
make the mistake to know you not to make it.
When we young, yeah, like, I wasn't really telling niggas, when I was busting cheeks 14, 15 consistently, I wasn't telling nobody because that was my girl, like, you know what I'm saying?
Of course,
But-
know me. I ran outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm lying.
this nigga used to come outside.
I'm
and
lying.
smell his finger.
I lied, man.
There was a few niggas that used to do that.
Nasties?
With fucking sewage.
So what guts?
Like nigga, put that
Yo.
glove on, man.
Stop, man. Oh,
You said I used to smell it. Nah, one of the niggas used to go like, yeah, give me.
Fish market. Section 5 fish market vibe.
Yup. Remember that?
That shit used to stink the whole block up, nigga.
Sheesh.
All right, man. So we answered that. I'm gonna ask another question, whatever. So all right, boom. It's off the subject. Trapped on a desert island. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you first. You got one R&B album, you got one rap album, and you got one movie to watch for that whole week. You're stuck on that island.
All right, so for the movie, I'm gonna go with Goodfellas.
Very good.
Rap album, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a big Mace fan, so I'm gonna go with Harlem World.
Yo, stop.
Dope.
No lie, bro. Like I know that
Dope.
album front to back.
Super dope album, classic.
R&B album. Confessions, Usher.
Very good.
That's one of my favorites,
Very
too.
You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with that.
Court, you want to answer?
Listen to Confessions alone? I can't.
Why not?
The
Go.
whole
Right,
over and
right,
over.
like,
But I'm be hammering my
on
wood
the-
thinking about some cheeks.
but on
Fucking
the
a monkey
but
up
nah,
there.
but on-
Go on and hit it.
Fucking we fucking a coconut. You kidding me? Wilson.
All right, Course, answer that question.
What is it?
We got one R&B
movie?
album, we got one rap album, we got one movie you got to watch.
Biggie Ready to Die. R. Kelly, TP2.
This nigga said R. Kelly.
Yo, listen, kill me. That album's amazing. TP2 and Movie Juice. That's my favorite one.
Go on.
Damn. All right. My album is All Eyes on Me, Tupac.
Dope.
The rap, R&B. Any one of Mary J. Blige's albums.
My Life
What's
was
the
amazing.
411?
Any
411's
one of
tough.
her first three.
Okay.
My Life, What's the 411's tough.
Any one of Mary J. Blige's first three. And the movie, y'all said two of my movies, so I'm probably just going to say Friday, just so I could just laugh and
Friday's tough.
get through all this shit. Yeah.
Mike, what you got?
All right, so movie, I'm definitely gonna go Life. My brother know me, yo. I'm gonna definitely go with Life. And on my R&B album, I think I'm gonna have to go with Bobby Valentino's Slow Down album. That shit was fire.
Amazing.
And then I'm gonna go with if I had to go with a rap album, I think I'm gonna go with 50, man. That Get Rich or Die Trying. I can listen from
Classic.
1 to the end. So
You're gonna want to kill something. You're gonna be out there fucking murdering nothing.
I'm saying that might be for the nighttime vibe.
yeah, that's
Oh,
like,
nighttime vibes, we gotta kill a deer and shit.
Campfire shit.
Be cocky and jumping. I'm really nothing.
So shit, man, we had a good time and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I wanna leave him with, you wanna give him a last question?
Nah, we're gonna promo his show again. Once again, tell him about your show again. Well, last song.
The name of my show is Askkevye. It features my homie Mike Blees. And pretty much look out for it. I'm kind of tapping the needle, man. I'm gonna touch on a whole lot of things that people don't want me to talk about, but I'm gonna provide a high level of humor with it too.
Let's go. This is You Got Him That TV. Sign out. You heard? I didn't heard. Yeah. Who heard that?